I'm Leo Dong, and I'm from Irvine, California, here in the United States. Fun fact about me, I I moved here 6 years ago from China, 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. When I opened up the application, like I instantly knew like this was not like your conventional summer program. You guys literally asked questions. Your questions were like, "Oh, describe yourself in 3 words." Like,
Yep.
excuse me, let me write an whole essay. I never seen these kind of applications before. At that moment, like I knew you guys were obviously different from other programs, and all the great things I read online, and especially from the personal experience of my friend, but also just the general prestige of LaunchX. You guys are very established. So yeah, a lot of these combinations of these reasons led me to apply. Yeah. Okay, our team, Team 26, really great. I love my team so much. They're the best. We are Asoshi, ASOSHI. Yeah, and we are trying to solve the problem of having difficulty trying to, reach out to people, finding someone with similar ambitions and starting a project together, basically. Like we're sometimes like, you either can't find someone with shared ambition, or you're sometimes just too afraid to ask some people to start a project with you. That's a pain point that we're trying to solve. I definitely want to be an entrepreneur. My whole family are in business, so I have some expectations from there. Not necessarily bad. I love business. I really like to talk to people, but I'm definitely more focused in like management and sales and pitches. I don't know, I really like to talk, and I guess I connect with people kind of well. I'm not sure, but yeah, so definitely in that. But regarding like Asoshi, I definitely want to continue it after LaunchX, potentially grow it into a kind of self-sustaining business, because we are doing like a digital app. So yeah, definitely. Oh, okay, yeah. Like hands down for sure, nothing else. Definitely my team. I really, really love my team. We have so much fun. I can show you like our Notion page after. It's like full of just fun memories and a lot of stuff. We made like 3 music videos already, and like we just dance and sing along to each other, and like we really listen to each other's stories. They're like my second family now, honestly. Like we're just really close together, and that honestly has been the best part of this entire program. So yeah, for sure. Except for the 2 classes I went to. So the first class is the community building class, literally the best class I've taken in business yet. And wow. It showed me like how to basically build a business, how to build a community from inside and out, and gave me a lot of tips on how the society is fear driven. Everyone's lonely, and like we all need a community to belong to, and that's such a powerful tool for any business to have. As long as I think the instructor said like if you only have a superb product, like they can find a replacement for that any day, like the next day. But if you have a great community, they'll love you so much that they will never leave. And that really struck me. So I right now I'm focusing on developing that community within Asoshi. Okay, another moment, definitely the selling skills class. It was honestly really, really amazing, because like I talked with the instructor. He basically sold a cheeseburger to me, and like he basically asked me like, "Oh, where you at?" I was like, "Boston." Well, what time is it? I said 1 o'clock. Are you hungry? I was like, "Holy cow, I am hungry. How did you know?" And like I suddenly became so aware of my hunger, and he successfully sold me a cheeseburger in like 3 sentences.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that definitely was so powerful. Selling on the pain, and not just not selling the features, but know the pain and make the customer aware of the pain. Definitely those 2 moments, really great, really great. Yeah. First of all, you gotta be loving to be able to start a business. Definitely, you gotta be passionate about what you're doing. Working on it, okay, cliche, but you don't work a day of your life like if you work on something you're passionate about, right? Come on. And like I'm really into education and like connecting, like empowering high school students, and that's what I love about Asoshi so much, because this is exactly what I want to do. And having that extra motivation obviously helps with that. But also, I think the next word I want to say is teamwork. You know, doesn't matter what product you have, you know, even if you're making $1 million a year for your product, if you don't have a good team, you're not going to be enjoying the process, and you're not going to be enjoying the meetings, which you will have to have in order to have a company, right? And yeah, you know, definitely good teamwork. Like recruit the best people you can find, like with similar interests and values, and you know, balance each other out. I don't know, I talk too much, and you know, on my team there's Julia Choi, doesn't talk. I mean, no, I forget. No, scratch that, cut that out. He does talk, but not as much as I do, and she's a very like realistic person. Like, yeah, he's like she's very practical. Be like, oh Leo, that idea is dumb. Like, let's move on. You know, that's like the balance we're talking about. Yeah, so definitely find a balance, like teamwork. Lastly, definitely have that resiliency. Is that a word? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know, have that stubbornness in you that, you know, no matter how many times I fail, well, you know, obviously don't go broke, but you know, no matter how many times you fail, you got to pick it up and try again. You know, that 10th time that you try, maybe be the billionaire idea. All right. So. Overshare with your team, you know, like there's some stuff I wish I didn't hear about my teammate, you know, but you know, at the end of the day, that's perfect, because like I love them so much, like I know too much about them, which is not a bad thing. You know, definitely overshare with your team, you know, every single detail that might interest your teammates, share with them, you know, share with them the things you love, you know, like we all love jazz music, and you know, we just vibe to like Frank Sinatra all the time. Like that's just like so cute, you know, like we 5 people with similar interests, and that all happened, you know, while oversharing. One day I randomly started playing a song in the middle of a meeting, and they were like, oh my god, I love that song, and we were like, oh my god, what? Yes, yeah. So yeah, oversharing definitely is one advice, yeah, I would give.
Yeah.
First word, definitely priceless. You know, I don't think I can ever exchange this experience with anything else. You know, like I got to meet so many great people, also learn so much about what can further my career, you know, and you know, it's just really great to be here, spending my summer here. Yeah. And second word, okay, let's see. Definitely like stressful, but in a good way, okay? Like you know, I heard like from Louisa, like if we were in person, there will be no break in between classes, which I think is terrifying. But you know, like even with like the 15-minute or like sometimes 5-minute break in between, like that's like very stressful, you know. And also with like just so much going on background, like in the back end, you know, setting up meeting every single day, talking to like 2 o'clock, because yeah, all my teammates are in California right now, so like their 9 o'clock is my midnight, you know, and they don't go to sleep till like 1 o'clock over there. So I gotta stay up pretty late to go to their meeting. So you know, definitely very stressful for me. Also, you know, keeping on track with everything. You know, the 5 weeks go so fast. Right now we're like on demo, finishing our website, and it's just a very stressful process. But this stress is so good because it's motivating. You know, without the stress, we can never get things done, especially in 5 weeks. You know, and definitely I think the stress is very good. The third word would probably be refreshing. Yeah, I've never seen entrepreneurship through a lens like this. Like definitely, I mean, I have started business from the ground up, but it took like at least like 2-3 months to get to where I am right now. Like, and then, you know, seeing this accelerated, condensed version of entrepreneurship made me realize how, like, you know, entrepreneurship is no joke. You know, it's not like CEO sitting in your chair making billions of dollars a second. You know, it's not like that. And a very refreshing view for me, and made me realize how much hard work that every single team member has to put in order to make a business work.